Hey, appreciate you. Everything that you done for me.
I really like Terence Crawford, right? Because of his switch hitting style. Now, Terence Crawford is due a massive, he's due a massive performance. And I think Canelo is made for him. Canelo doesn't fight with any urgency anymore.
No, his spirit.
Yeah?
Yeah, he got a killer in him. He a silent killer. I've been around niggas like that in the hood. Them niggas lay back until you bring it out, and then they just...
Terence Crawford wrapped up his final day of training camp ahead of his massive showdown with Canelo Alvarez. He was joined by Turki Alalshik, whose presence brought even more energy and support to the camp. Crawford expressed gratitude for Turki's backing, recognizing the importance of having him along this journey. Despite the intensity of his preparations, Crawford reminded everyone that the mission is not yet complete, carrying himself with a calm confidence that he will walk out of the ring victorious.
Hey, appreciate you. Everything that you done for me. You and Riyadh City.
You must
The job ain't done yet.
Yeah.
Job ain't done yet.
Yeah.
But
And
listen-
Saturday, deliver the job.
But listen, take the opportunity.
No retirement.
Yeah.
Crawford's final stretch of preparation has been nothing short of relentless. Every session has been fueled by sheer determination as he sharpens himself for the biggest fight of his career against Canelo Alvarez. In camp, he has sparred at a furious pace, honing his reflexes, tightening his defense, and keeping his offense crisp and dangerous. His coaches highlight the discipline he has shown, presenting a picture of a fighter who has prepared down to the smallest detail. Training. Footage captures a lean, focused Crawford, his body perfectly conditioned, ready to enter the ring brimming with confidence. Crawford's mindset has been just as impressive as his physical preparation. In interviews and behind-the-scenes clips, he speaks with conviction, acknowledging the enormity of facing a champion like Canelo, yet never doubting himself. His words reveal a fighter who thrives under pressure and draws strength from it. He insists that even in the toughest moments of the fight, his strategy, discipline, and unshakable belief in himself will be the keys to victory.
How do you see this fight with Canelo going?
I'm definitely going to win the fight, for sure. But, I think it's going to be a tough fight. I think he's going to bring the best out of me. I'm going to bring the best out of him, and it's going to be an exciting fight.
Unlike many fighters who overtrain in pursuit of perfection, Crawford has approached camp with balance and intelligence. He has been open about avoiding unnecessary strain, preferring structured training that maximizes effort without risking burnout or injury. This mature approach highlights his understanding of longevity and recovery, proving that preparation is not just about working hard, but also about working smart. His team believes this balance will allow him to enter fight night fresh, explosive, and fully prepared.
Right now, I'm not training hard. I'm not even training, really. I don't want to overtrain because me personally, when I go in the gym, I give my all, and I don't want to burn myself out.
Lester Martinez, Crawford's chief sparring partner, has issued chilling warnings about what awaits Canelo. Having endured countless rounds against him in camp, Martinez insists Crawford's power is far greater than most expect. He explained that while many assume Canelo will be the naturally stronger fighter, Crawford feels just as big, and his punches carry shocking force. Martinez described the intensity as something that even Canelo will find difficult to withstand, suggesting that a beast is coming. Such testimony adds serious credibility, as sparring partners often give the truest glimpse of a fighter's real condition.
No, está como dicen muchos, está cabrón. Está preparado, está listo, a pesar de venir de una categoría muy abajo. subir a las 168, pues ya te digo, el sparring con él. Tanto lo he ayudado como he sentido que él me ha ayudado también a mí. Entonces, anteriormente estaba enfocado en ayudarlo, pero luego que me dijeron que yo iba a pelear, ¿sabes qué? Necesito ayudarte, pero que me ayudes. Y ya en el ring nos entendemos. Ay, yo casi no hablo inglés. Todavía voy practicándolo, pero en el ring nos entendemos muy bien. Y hay una buena vibra, pero él está listo. Y yo también estoy listo.
El tema del peso, ¿cómo crees lo afectará en la noche de la pelea haciendo sparring con él?
¿Cómo?
Haciendo sparring con Terence, la gente habla, pues el Canelo es muy grande,
Sí.
de 2 categorías.
Bueno, en realidad en tamaño creo que están iguales. Pero en diferencia de peso, sí, a lo mejor Canelo está más acostumbrado a esa categoría que Terence. Pero te digo, vengo haciendo sparring con él desde que estaba en las 147 libras. Mi primer sparring con él en las 147. Yo era ya 168, sigo siendo 168. Y lo único que hizo ahora pues es subir de peso, aumentar de peso. Y sí, se siente muy diferente haber hecho sparring con él en 147 y ahora hacer sparring con él en 168. Pero yo creo que...
¿Cómo se siente diferente?
En el sentido que le he sentido más pegada, más explosivo. La rapidez, el snap lo tiene todavía. El cabrón no lo ha perdido, lo he sentido. Pero creo que la nutrición que lleva, el equipo de trabajo con el que tiene.
Former champion Duke McKenzie has also predicted that Crawford is uniquely built to defeat Canelo Alvarez. He argues that many of Canelo's recent opponents weren't truly elite, unlike Crawford, who combines versatility, adaptability, and an exceptional boxing IQ. McKenzie believes that Crawford's ability to adjust mid-fight, along with his timing and precision, could expose flaws in Canelo's style that few others have been able to capitalize on. According to McKenzie, this matchup presents Canelo with an opponent unlike any he has faced before.
Over the years, when you look, since he's been off the mad cow meat, right? You look at his last 5 fights, he's boxed ordinary fighters, you know, and they're not in the same league. They're really not in the same league. And I think to myself, his last 5 fights, what's that kid's name? Hamza Shiraz, right? So he boxed in his last fight. He knocked out, what's the kid's name?
Belanga.
Right, he knocked out Belanga. Belanga took your man there. He took him the distance. Now, you only got to balance it up. If Belanga can take him the distance, you got to say to yourself, what is Terence Crawford going to do to Canelo, I've got the names mixed up. Yeah, right. So what's he going to do to you know what? I look at the fight and I think to myself, I really like Terence Crawford, right? Because of his switch hitting style. Now, Terence Crawford is due a massive performance. And I don't think Canelo's made for him. Canelo doesn't fight with any urgency anymore. You don't get any head movement from him anymore. He doesn't show you a punch and hit you with another one anymore. There's no variety in his whole sort of makeup. And I look at him and I think to myself, Canelo's become, just in my opinion, I think he's become a little bit pedestrian. In as much as goes in straight lines, comes out in straight lines. There's no urgency to his work.
One of the biggest debates leading up to this fight has been the size difference, with many doubting Crawford's ability to move up and compete with Canelo's natural strength. But recent training footage has silenced much of that skepticism. Crawford now looks bigger, stronger, and sharper than ever, while still retaining his trademark speed and precision. Analysts who once questioned him are now revising their predictions, with some even suggesting a knockout win could be possible. His physical transformation has forced the boxing world to rethink whether Canelo's size advantage will truly matter once the first bell rings.
Muscles don't win fights, and everybody, it seems like, that says muscles don't win fights usually have ridiculous muscle mass. Like Devin Haney was like, muscles don't win, and Devin's like way bigger than everybody else at 135 pounds and jacked to the gills. That's that snack shit. Okay, we're not doing that. But Terence Crawford, also on that snack shit. Anyway, Bud Crawford did just drop a body transformation pic. Let's take a look at it. Boom! Son, I'm sorry, I have a flat tire. Does anyone have a jack to help me out? Oh, thank you, Bud Crawford. You're actually huge. The man has abs on his abs on his abs. I'm not trying to glaze, but that doesn't look like a 147 pounder. It doesn't look like a 154 pounder. That looks like a grown man. He's definitely put some weight on, coming to 168 pounds. And I can tell you that now. Take what I'm about to show you with a grain of salt because it is on weigh-in day, but look at what he was at 140 pounds. Now, again, he's out of camp, hasn't made the weight cut yet, but that's him right now. But I mean, that is crazy. Couple of things. Yes, muscles don't win you fights, and the biggest question we have to ask now is, how will this newfound muscle mass affect Bud Crawford in the fight? Because one of the things I have said continuously about this fight is that the weight issue has been completely overblown by people. And what I mean is there is not a massive weight disparity between these two fighters. Walks around at and what Terence Crawford walks around at is probably similar, and maybe Crawford even weighs a little more. I don't know. I saw the picture of the scale of him at 186, and he's normally not trying to gain weight. But that's not the point of the weight difference. The point of saying there is a weight difference is that Canelo Alvarez has consistently fought and been successful at 160 to 168